would you still love me if I were a worm? She asked so gently, so innocently. Or was it? Could she know what might happen? What ended up happening? Of course I said yes. I know better than that. But hindsight can be a real kick in the neck sometimes, can't it? How did I know that I was being put up to the test? I say yes, and there she goes, poof! Like she'd just been snatched from existence. And for like the next 30 seconds, I'm scrambling amongst the sheets, slowly convincing myself that maybe she was never real to begin with. And a new kind of panic set in when, amongst my chaos, I notice what I think is a shoelace half hanging off the end of the bed. And then it moved. And there she was, my baby, in her full fluorescent glory, slowly making her way back up to me in the pillows. And I scooped her up, and I just let her dangle before me. And then there was this just new wave of sadness, nostalgia, melancholy, I don't know, just this. The panic was washed away, and all I could think of was memories. All of our memories just flashing before me. Our love. Moments lived with the promise of moments more. Moments that could not be anymore. The legs I worshipped, walking beside mine on the Spanish shore, never to hold your hand between them. I run my finger along, well, I guess it's the curve of her back. And I imagine when it was my tongue, tasting the electricity of our excitement. I bring her up to meet my eyes, and I search for those smoky quartz of hers that could hypnotize me. And those lips, rude slices of silk that could bury bursts of sunlight on my skin. The more I try to find her in this new form, the more moments that can never be just scream at me from the walls. Madness I knew then was inevitable. How? How would I grieve this over a pint with a pal? God, I was so ready to resign to it. And then she lifted herself up and bent what can only be her head towards me, and it started to wiggle from side to side. What is that? Is she there? Oh, wait. I know that beat. Your favourite boogie. Won't stop, won't stop, won't stop the beat. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop the beat. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop the beat. Go! Suddenly, the fog was lifted. The cobwebs cleared. My heart no longer felt heavy. My eyes didn't want to flood. You know, when you think about it, it's not that difficult to live a worm. Especially when you know who it is. And now, there's a new future fermenting for me, for us. Because now, I can be with her everywhere. I can just slip her into my pocket. Or maybe I can build a little house out of an apple and she can live in it and I'll just carry her everywhere. I just hope that it's as easy for her to love me as a man.